something to show where you have arrived, that you have arrived. It's just a way of life.
Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Lux Insider with Anita Khatri. Today, I am absolutely delighted to have Niladri, who is the President and COO of Seiko India. And guess what? He's also my dear friend. We go back for many years.
Decades.
Many decades, yes. So Niladri, I am super happy to have you here. Also, what is on your wrist today?
Oh, I have a Grand Seiko.
Okay.
I have the Skyflake of Grand Seiko here. And I love the light blue dial. Perfectly matches my suit and my overall look. So it's also one of the best watches today going around the market. I'm biased towards Grand Seiko, of course, because I represent that brand. But one of the great things about Seiko is the products speak for themselves. We are a brand of substance, and Grand Seiko is all about understated luxury. And
It's
that's
like
the way.
Quiet luxury.
Quiet luxury. That's the way luxury is going today.
Okay.
People are very assured. The Grand Seiko customer today is a very self-assured customer. So for him, he wants the best in what he wants to buy or wear or experience, and that's where Grand Seiko comes in.
So basically, in a scenario, Grand Seiko, where what you mentioned about quiet luxury, it is more about minimalistic. So it's Japanese minimalistic match along with Swiss luxury. How do you balance that?
I think luxury as a word has been oft abused. Let me put it this way.
Okay.
Because
Abused.
everything has been termed luxury today.
Okay.
Something starting at 5,000 rupees can be luxury. Something that is 50,000 rupees is called luxury. Something that is 5 lakhs is called luxury, or something that is 50 lakhs is called luxury. What really is luxury is important. And for me, the definition of luxury, as far as the Oxford Dictionary, it is basically something that people don't need but must have. It's a definition of luxury as per the dictionary, something to that extent. It says this is something that is not a necessity, but people would love to acquire or have. Yes, it's true, but the definition itself, when Oxford first used it, has changed over time. In India specifically, it is changing almost every day. Things, as Anita knows, we used to call luxury 10 years ago is today just mass, as far as price points are concerned. Things we used to call affordable luxury are no longer affordable luxury. As the country has evolved, as the consumer preferences evolved, the parameters of luxury has changed in India, and that's what happened all over the world. It's also happened in India. We brought in Grand Seiko to India around 5 years ago, and from there itself, we've seen a sea change in how luxury is perceived, who buys luxury in this country. For example, let's start with the consumer. When we started in India, Grand Seiko was usually bought by 40 to 60-year-olds who had established themselves, had done everything. In the last couple of years, 2 years, I would say, the people who are actually buying Grand Seiko, that is products with an average price point of 7 to 10 lakhs, are not 40 to 60, but 25 to 35-year-olds. That's
25 to 35-year-old. I'm not surprised at all, but yes, okay.
That's how the country has evolved. That's how consumer preferences have evolved. The youth of today have a different definition for luxury. For them, luxury is all about substance in the product, getting the best product possible. It's not about showing or show off in that sense. It is about yourself. It is about the satisfaction you derive from wearing the product. It's not about going out and showing the world, oh, I'm wearing this, I'm wearing that. It is there, but it's less of that. It's more of self-assurance, self-satisfaction.
You're saying that it's less of a status symbol now, luxury?
Yeah.
Are you saying that?
Yeah.
Because that's what is coming out
Yeah,
as less of status symbol?
Yes, absolutely. I agree with that. So today, you will rarely find a person who really immersed into luxury wearing a Gucci or a Louis Vuitton with 20 logos on the body. People are preferring a Gucci t-shirt with no logo.
Okay.
With just a label at the back, because they don't need that. They just want to wear the best, buy the best. And that's where the Gucci's and the Louis Vuittons are reinventing themselves. or any brand which is linked with luxury has to reinvent themselves.
In fact, I would add on to this that even for the master classes that I conduct, the horology classes, I am myself it's tallying in whatever you're saying, that majority of my people who are attending this experience are from the age of 25 to 32.
Yes.
32,
Yes.
that's it. And then there are just a class of 15, there are 12 who are in that age and 3 are not. And Indian luxury brands, Indian watch luxury brands are also basically Indian watch brands, not luxury brands, Indian watch brands. Indian watch brands are also now being demanded and they are being cherished and looked
Absolutely.
after. So that's happening. Actually, it's tallying with whatever you're telling me today.
Not just watch brands, look at Indian luxury brands. Today, you have Indian designers who are presenting at Paris Fashion Week, at the Milan Fashion Week. You have design like Shoboshachi, who are doing great jobs in the fashion space and are recognized across the world today. Indian food itself is luxury on a plate.
Yes,
so luxury is not just watches, it's a way of life. If you ask me today, the difference between our generation of luxury, how we perceive luxury, and this generation is...
That's very interesting. Can you tell us?
So for this generation, luxury is not something to show where you have arrived, that you have arrived. It's just a way of life.
Okay.
It is simply a way of life. It's them going through their life and going through luxury, if you want to call it that, experiences. They are luxurious experiences, but it's a way of life for them. For us, it was an achievement. For them, it is no longer an achievement as such. It is just a way of life.
So rightly, what you're saying is right. See, you began the journey with Seiko, and Seiko began with the Spring Drive, right? But Spring Drive now is only with Grand Seiko. Is it going to remain with Grand Seiko? And that is one of the reasons why collectors love Grand Seiko? What is it?
No, so Spring Drive we have in Grand Seiko and in some of our high-end Prospects watches today. It's one of our collections, but definitely it is the fulcrum of Grand Seiko because it's such a unique, mechanism. It's nice for you to mention that, going back to luxury, one of the things that luxury is, and companies should realize that, is about listening to the consumer as well.
Listening to the consumer.
Yeah, I'll give you a simple example. This is 1968, and we got a letter written to our company by one of the saturation divers, deep sea saturation divers, saying that there is no watch in the world which functions perfectly below 300 meters. And here I am doing deep sea saturation diving, and I'm in a enclosed, highly pressurized chamber, and I have to go out and do stuff. So there are no watches that are, with all the gases and all, the glass will break, or it's so brittle that if I go and hit a stone, because when I'm working under the sea at those depths, I can't see properly. So there was no watch like that. The Seiko heard that and went into a project for 7 years and created the world's first titanium case deep sea diving watch at 600 meters diving depth compatibility. And that's what created. So it's always the consumer need that has to be addressed. Now, what luxury to me is just producing the best product and presenting it to the customer with the best experience that you can give the customer. That's it. Create the best product possible in any category and give the consumer the real experience of buying that product and experiencing that product. Appeal to his sentiments with the best product. When we talk about, and this is totally dealing, but it's I am passionate about it. Let's talk about football. I play football every weekend. Whatever little bit I move, I can move at this age. But I wear the best boots. I wear a boot that Ronaldo wears. I wear a boot that Messi plays with, and I spend a fortune on those. Why? I'm not even this much compared to them, as far as the sport is concerned. But I want to wear the best. I want to feel that I'm wearing the best. And that is luxury. That is luxury as a way of life, rather than me showing the people that I'm wearing. It's for me. I want to feel that I'm wearing the best. I might not be the best diver in the world. I might not be the best runner in the world. But I need that speed timer. I need that best diving. And that's the feeling one should. It's all about feeling.
Thank you for your time.
Lovely to see you after such a long time.